Hey everybody and welcome back. I have been cleaning out my studio and I came across an old painting that I felt I can refurbish, give it new life and reimagine. So come along and let's get started. Okay, so this is the piece. It's a 16 by 20 pull print. It's like one of the first that I did and I was just really just experimenting with the medium. So there's a lot going on here and I have since matured in my painting style. So this is just too busy for me. It's a lot of marks all over the place. It's very random. And when I looked at it, I felt like maybe I can do something with it. So we're going to refurbish this piece and hopefully make it better. And I do have some ideas of how we're going to go about doing that. And let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some black, and I already have some mixed up in this little cup here. I'll take, this is like a 1-inch brush. We're going to start just kind of brushing in some bold lines. I'm going to take it all the way across. And, you know, my philosophy about creating art has changed. And I used to believe that you had to have stuff like all over the page or all over the canvas. And now my approach is less is more. So um, great art making is about more about subtraction than adding. You know, what can you take away? And that's what I am going to do today. I'm getting rid of like all this extra stuff. There's a lot of extra stuff going on here, you know. So I'm going to cover as much area as I can with black. And I may just leave just like a few areas popping out. I'm not so keen about these green dots over here. But I feel like some of these white areas can peep out a little bit, right? Definitely want to get rid of like all of those little green dots that I see, right? I do like this little area over here, so I'll keep that. All right. All right. So far, so good. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it right now because it's just a few little areas popping out from the original piece. But what we're going to do is we're going to let this part dry and then I'm going to come back and start layering some little bit of color on top. Maybe I'll just stick with the red and the green and we'll see what happens. So let's give it a few moments and let's come back. Okay, folks, we are back. I gave it a little bit of time to dry. Now we're going to lay in some white. So let's open this up, crack this open. This is like a nice warm white, and I'm going to use a roller. Right? So I guess I'll start here. All right. I am liking this much better, but I think there are still some areas that need attention. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to take a closer look at it. I'm going to take a break and we'll be back. Okay, folks, we're back from our break, and I've been looking at this, and I do believe I found what I believe to be the problem. I think a lot of the shapes that are in this composition, especially the red and green shapes, are too much the same. They're too similar. So I'm going to go in with some black and try to fix that and play around with the composition a little bit more. But I do believe that's the problem that I was seeing in the beginning. So we're going to try that and let's see what happens. Okay, folks, we are back, and I do believe I have a solution. Like I said, we're going to take my favorite black. This is called Raven Black. Um, got this from a friend, and I don't know where she got it from, but I just love this black. It's really, really deep. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my flat brush. It's a small, like, flat brush, and I'm going to start chiseling out some of these areas. So I'm going to start on this side, just kind of draw that black down and kind of reshape this area right here. I'm just going to take my time with it. To me, these columns that you see here, it's like too linear, right? So I think that's what was bothering me about the design. So we'll just fix it. Maybe we'll make this a different shape. Probably. Yeah, that's looking a little bit more interesting. Maybe even I'm gonna divide this one right here. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Yeah, that looks more interesting, right? I'm going to do something similar over here. Okay, folks, I believe we're at the end of the road of this piece. The video did cut off. I didn't realize it. So there's much more to it than what you saw from the last clip. And I'm going to show you what we got. So give me a second. I'll turn the camera around. Okay, so this is the final piece. And just so you can get an aerial view of it. Now, I put like all these markings in there, all these little touches. I filled this area with green to bring some balance over here. But I think we have a much stronger piece than what we started from. And I like it, right? I really do like it. Um, my style has changed, so that's why I like it, I guess. But it's a lot less busier, and I think there's more balance to my new work. So that's it, folks. If you all like this video, please like, comment, and share. I love you all. Get out there, create, and have some fun, right? So I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.